How can anti-Zionism be anti-Semite? You're looking at someone who is an ex-Muslim. I was the first ex-Muslim to make regular videos criticizing Islam on social media. And I received thousands of death threats for that. But at the same time, I have always spoken for the rights of the Palestinians. And I was amongst thousands of Muslims the other day to voice my concern about Palestinian lives. And I was shouting, "Free, free Palestine." So, if I can be pro-Palestinian, then why do you say that those who are protesting for Palestine are jihadis? Those who are protesting against Israeli genocide are anti-Semite? Rather, I said it many times on social media that according to Quran, chapter 17, verse 104, and also according to Bible, many claim, as per Genesis chapter 12, verse 3, that Jerusalem belongs to the Jews. So my position is to claim a land on the basis of a book is circular logic, and modern civilization, modern nationhood can't run like that. This is absurd. Well, I am against all religion. I don't believe in any organized religion, and I believe that a country should confirm equal rights for all people, regardless of race, color, and religion. For example, United States of America is not a Christian country. It's a country for all. But it is supporting an apartheid regime. That was not my say, because ex-American President Jimmy Carter wrote a book criticizing Israeli apartheid policies in occupied territories. And also, my investigation, my research tells me the Zionist political theocracy in Israel is not compatible with American principles. The founding fathers of the United States of America did not establish the system, the judiciary, the administration in the United States of America based on any particular religion. And we can see evidence to that on several wall paintings, statues all over the US, including the Supreme Court of the United States of America, where people of all faiths were respected. So why does United States of America have to take side with an apartheid regime like Israel? That's my position, that I condemn it. If United States of America needs to support a country, that country must be compatible with the principles, founding principles of the United States of America. President Joe Biden is the leader of the free world. And those of us who go to the US or have family members in US, we love the United States of America for the moral principles it stands on. But we often do not see reflections of such principles in the foreign policies of that country. So that is not conducive for the respect, moral standards of that great country. And what about, the black Hebrew Israelis? They are often considered anti-Semite as well. And I believe that they have racial issues as well. And they attacked pro-Palestinian marchers. How do you support that? And also, there are people like Noam Chomsky who criticizes Israeli atrocities. So he is not a jihadi. He is not anti-Semite. Being anti-Zionist doesn't mean that you are anti-Semite. I believe that Jewish people, according to Muslim scriptures, according to the Quran, Jewish people are people of the book. Quran has several issues with certain people of the Bani Israel, Bani Israel doesn't necessarily mean that they are all Jews. No. Again, the people of Israel and the people of that land has many people who are not Jewish. That country has Jewish people who are not, in fact, by faith Jewish anymore. 67% of the people of Israel, especially the Jewish people of Israel, 60% of them are simply atheists or irreligious. That country is being dominated by ultra-Orthodox, fanatic Jewish people who are not considered even to be Jewish, or they're not considered enough to be like faithful, religious, true Jewish by many Jews, including the Torah Jews. The Torah Jews support Palestinian movement. So my position is, why can't we have a big country, bigger than what we see now? Still, it's not that big anyway, but it's a big country, a united country, where Palestinians, Arabs, and everybody can live together. And then the world community can ensure security there. The leaders of each community responsible for any kind of violence. But we don't see that happening. So to say that people who are, criticizing Israel are anti-Semite is simply bullshit. Like I said, if you tell my name to Islamic fanatics around the world, or even if you ask the Islamic fanatic leaders of Bangladesh or neighboring countries that whether Mufassil Islam is really Islamic, they will laugh at you. They will laugh at you. So my movement is bearing testimony to the fact that I don't give a I don't give a toss about religion. This is a question of humanity. You can't carry out genocide for atrocities, for terrorist activities of Hamas. We need to investigate Hamas as well. And Hamas needs to be tried for war crimes as well, if they're committed, as Israel claims. But you cannot carry out collective punishment against children, against women, against civilians in Israel, because that is against international law. And obviously, to punish common people for some fanatic groups, it is not justifiable by any civilized standards. And when you have kept a certain region, certain area under occupation for decades, then obviously people will rise up and people will lose their mind if you see your children dying in hospitals without water, without electricity. Anyone might be in a position to lose his mind, because that's what the Secretary General of the United Nations was suggesting, and Israel wanted his resignation. How do you justify that? How is that compatible with human rights standards? You just need to take into account what Israel is doing. It didn't start after 7th of October. It has been going on for decades, over 75 fucking years. It must come to an end. I do not support any theocracy. I don't believe any country should be established on the basis of theocracy. And democracy should prevail, equal rights should prevail, and any country pursuing, whether that be Saudi Arabia, that be Qatar, that be Pakistan, that be Israel, any country pursuing apartheid, even apartheid based on religion, should simply not be supported in any way. America is giving, I was told, $100 million to Palestinian authorities, and Hamas was misusing it, to make tunnels and all that. But you're forgetting, the United States of America is giving $4 billion to Israel, and much of that money is being spent to buy weapons. Israel needs to have peace as well. Israelis need to have peace as well. And the only way forward will be the solution, establishment, probably of one country or even separate countries based on democracy, equality, and theocracy should not prevail. Thank you very much.